Kenyon men's soccer team is off to another good start under head coach Chris Brown. His Lords are 5-0 and have climbed the ranks in the D3 poll. They're number 2, and in the NSCAA, they're number 3. And we're joined today by the head coach and Coach Brown. Really good start to the year, 5-0. We've had a nice one over Carnegie Mellon. What have you liked so far early on? The guys seem to be really getting after it on the offensive end, and just doing a pretty good job early on.
Well, we knew we would be good going forward. We've returned most of our attacking players. Jordan's injured, but people like we have stepped in. So we knew scoring goals would not be an issue. What's probably been a little bit ahead of schedule is the way the sort of defenses gel together. Brett Lowry, a freshman's come in to play at centre back for us, and that's allowed us to move Billy out wide. Which is, I think, his more natural position. So we've got Billy and Oliver platoon in the right back position. So, I mean, I don't think anyone's got 2 right backs of that caliber. And then, of course, Alberto has come in and kind of helped us link everything together. And, I mean, he's quality. I mean, he's top class. So, yeah, so we're a little ahead of schedule, and I think we're playing quite well at times.
Before we get to the defense, let's talk about the offense, because I think by last count we've had 10 goal scorers, if my memory serves me correctly. Did you expect that early in the year? I mean, Greg McNear gets the huge hit against Heidelberg, and we've had Aaron Somm get on the scoreboard. Oliver Wynn's gotten on the scoreboard. Did you kind of expect that going into the season, to have all these new kind of attackers being able to contribute for us?
Well, I mean, we knew any of the front 5 could score, and then obviously you got Wu in there. A couple of the freshmen have come in and scored goals, so Bryce Koval has done very well as a freshman. I guess I'm a little surprised to see people like David Resnikoff and Oliver chipping in. Greg is a different matter. I mean, Greg can absolutely hit a ball as good as anyone I've seen. So he's going to score goals throughout his career, even as a left back, because he can really smack a ball. So.
Defensively, I spoke with David Resnikoff after the Marietta match, and he talked about our defense doing a pretty good job, like you said just a moment ago, but set pieces seem to be what we need to work on. You're watching the tape. What do you see on the defensive end that we can improve upon, even though we're off to a pretty good start?
Yeah, I mean, I think our defense starts with our forwards, so I think we need to do a better job of pressing and the forwards being a little bit more active and energetic in terms of their defending. I think when Jordan's back, I mean, that's one of the things he really brings to us, and one of our biggest attributes is our energy in defense. So getting Jordan back is going to help. I think we're going to work a little bit on set pieces. Probably Friday this week. It's something that we every team needs to work on, and we certainly need to be a little bit more focused. I think that's one of the things we've talked about is our urgency, our consistency, and then focus, and particularly in the area of set pieces. I think our focus needs to be better.
Coach, this week just one match. We're on the road at Center. What are you expecting out of those guys? They played OU to a 1-1 tie, if my memory serves me correctly. But what are you expecting on the road this weekend?
It's going to be a tough game. They're always a solid outfit. They're well coached, and they always have a lot of desire. I mean, we've got a huge target on our back, which doesn't make things easier. And then just going into that location, it's not the easiest place to play. And the referees tend to get a little bit bullied, which doesn't help.
Before we let you go, you just talked about a bullet on our back, or a target on our back. Yeah, we've climbed in the polls a little bit, but we're still early in the season, and guys, I think Oliver Wynn said to me, we're not going to get complacent even if we're going to be mounting a ton of wins, which that's what it appears it's going to happen this year. What's the mindset for our guys need to be, not to worry about rankings and all that?
Well, I mean, they hear it pretty clearly from me that rankings are completely unimportant. I mean, the only ranking we care about is the last one, and that's the one in December. I mean, recruits look at them, and I understand, recruits are making decisions about where to attend right now. So that's where they have some value for those guys, because they don't know what the rankings are going to be in December. So for my guys, it's just focusing. I mean, I know it's a bit of a cliche, but focusing on every game one at a time. And I think they they know that's what they've got to do, and I think the fact they've played with players in the past in the last few years who've done a good job of taking every game at one at a time helps them, and I think they're going to show some maturity above their years a little bit in that respect. So I think I'm pretty hopeful that won't be a problem.
Coach, I want to thank you for your time. Enjoy your tea. What kind do you have today?
That's actually Bewley's, an Irish tea. This is their afternoon blend, and it's very, very nice.
All right, well, we'll have to try that out. Coach, thanks for your time and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
That was Lord's head soccer coach Chris Brown. His team on the road this weekend at Center, looking to move to 6-0 and increase their ranking in the NSCAA. For the head coach, I'm Clayton Kaufman. We'll see you next time on the Kenyon Sports Connection.